Greetings and salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today we're going to be doing another daily reading vlog. Hello, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are back for day 3 of the Novellathon. We're doing daily reading vlogs, which I decided so last minute, but I'm having so much fun like chatting with you guys every day, so we're keeping it rolling. If you don't know what the Novellathon is, it is a readathon that I host with some of my friends, Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings, Tiffany from Tiff Talks Pages, and Avery from Ava's Romance Books. And it is just a couple days where we decide to read a bunch of novellas and have an absolute blast. I have to go to work today, and I'm just gonna like update you guys on the novellas I've been reading and enjoying. And really, it's just like, chill with me. Okay, let's chat about some books and chill. Here we go. The thing about having short hair is I literally wake up with my hair in like every direction imaginable. I'm so tired. Whenever I have a pimple, I turn it into a beauty mark. Just boop. That's it. Pimple? Where? Don't know her. With like a little bit of powder to make it look a little bit more natural. Second now, the kids are going to be screaming, saying, let's go. They hate being late. And I don't make them late, okay? We might be cutting it close, but we're never late.
Is Roger downstairs already?
I think he is downstairs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my little warning, my little time call. Let's go. Drench my face in setting spray. But these yesterday, the perfumes from Target. It's the Finery or Finery brand. I'm not sure. They're super inexpensive and they just smell yummy. Scent is called Sunphoria. This is their body mist, but they also have the perfume. And this one literally smells like a day at the beach. A little bit like sunscreen, but also like sunshine and happiness. It ignites like a core memory for me of going to the beach on Saturdays as a kid. My youth group used to go every Saturday. Oh my god, it's like igniting memories. Oh my god. Store right there on the beach, and they would just like buy a bunch of rock stars. Why were we drinking that mess? Anyways, Samantha, get it together. You need to leave. What a day we have had, my friends. Okay, I changed into some comfy clothes. I had to work today. I feel like I blinked and the day was just going by so fast because it was so busy. And then I was on my lunch reading. I did have to pause the novellas just for a little bit and pick up this historical romance. It's called Virgin Fire by Elizabeth Chadwick. This is our monthly historical Hellions pick. If you didn't know, I have a book club with Jessica from Peace Love Books. It's a book club called the Historical Hellions, where every single month we pick one historical romance published before the year 2000. Our 3rd year, and we are just having so much fun. I love reading like classic historicals. We alternate live shows on each other's channel, and it's just fun. I realized the live show for this one was this week, and I hadn't even started it, so I needed to start this. I read it during my lunch. It's about page 58. It's a Western historical romance set in America, which is fun. I don't read a lot of those. This one is kind of a second chance romance slash marriage in trouble. Our hero is this big business oil tycoon, and I think this is him like rekindling his romance with his wife, Jessica. Again, I haven't gotten too far in it, but I did really like it. I was reading this on my lunch. I ended up having to leave work early because there was some mix-up about who was watching the kids and who was picking up the kids, so I had to rush home. I got home and the timing just worked out perfectly that I was able to hop in on the reading sprints that Tiffany was doing on her channel for the Novellathon. So we did some reading sprints. Honestly, those reading sprints were so much fun. We talked about paranormal romances, Omega-verse, horror, thriller, cozy mysteries. Like, it was just a blast. Now we're here. So yeah, I did not do a good job at vlogging today because it has honestly been the most hectic day. Today I talked about a recommendation that I got from Tiffany, and I read this last night. It's called Sugar Sugar by Lady Marie. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's about 60 pages, so just that perfect novella length. Sugar baby, sugar zaddy romance. Heroine is gorgeous and stunning and absolutely knows her worth, and she ends up meeting our hero, who is a little bit older than her, has some money. She's kind of been working for him because he pays her to come with him to like very fancy events, and it's really like a paid companionship. There's really no sugar going on. The terms of their relationship has never been sexual in nature. It's really just been companionship and him supporting her, and he's like a gentleman. Like, guys, this was the sweetest sugar baby romance I've ever read. They end up going to a hotel opening together, and their dynamic shifts. There's a sexual tension, there's a chemistry, there's a romance. They decide to indulge, and it is gorgeous. Delicious, yummy, spicy, all the buzzwords. I really, really liked this one. I gave it 4 stars. Then as I was working, I listened to the audiobook of A Little Light Mischief by Cat Sebastian. This is a sapphic historical romance. Everything I need. I love Cat Sebastian. Her romances are so unique in plot. I've read a couple of her full-length novels. This is the only novella I've read from her. I don't know if she has more. Her heroines work at the same house. One is kind of like a lady's maid. The other was a vicar's daughter who has been like thrown out of her home. She comes from nobility. Family has disgraced her, but the lady of the house has like taken her in and like been her guardian, offered her a place to work as well. So both of our heroines work for the same household, and they end up having a romance. It is super, super sweet. It's funny. It was steamy. I gave it 3 stars. I definitely wouldn't have minded if this was actually like a full-length novel. And finally, we finished the first book that we started in this readathon, which was Night's Melody. This is a gender-bent Phantom of the Opera poly romance. So intriguing. I'm a huge fan of the opera fan. It's basically if Christine, Phantom, Raoul, and Meg all entered into a polyamorous romance with some BDSM elements. Of course, Phantom is the dom, obviously. Beautiful, and I loved like how the author wrote everything, and I thought this one was so good. And it was steamy. Oh, it was steamy. 4 stars. Loved it. I feel like I really wrapped that up quickly, but like I said, today has just been so bonkers. Before we wrap it up, I want to leave you guys with some novella recommendations. So I have these cards right here that have like a bunch of different tropes. I don't know if you guys can like see the different designs. Tarot cards, but they're different romance tropes. The artist's name is Janelle, and her company is Lila June & Co. You can find her on Etsy. I will leave her link down below. I won one of her giveaways where she gave me a whole bundle of the cards, which I love. I'm gonna pop these in here, you know, give it a little shake, and pick some tropes at random, and I will try to give you one novella recommendation with that trope. Closing my eyes, what do we have? Can you see it? Can you see it? Dark romance. Do I have a dark romance recommendation for a novella? Oh, I would say Night's Melody is a little bit of a dark romance. Okay, we have BDSM is definitely like a touch them and you will die type of energy. I think we're gonna go with Night's Melody. Kind of works. It was one of the ones we're reading. Next, I think I pulled 2. I pulled 2, but that's all right. Small town romance. Oh my god, I'm so happy we pulled this card because Casey Mint actually has a whole small town romance set of novellas. So if you guys have never read Casey Mint, she's on Kindle Unlimited. She is a romance novella author. So that perfect balance of being both steamy and sweet, and her backlist is ginormous. She's constantly writing new novellas. But what I love about her is she will take a theme and write a bunch of novellas that aren't necessarily connected, so you can read them out of order. You can read 1 or 2, or if you really like that trope and that theme, you can read the whole bundle. And she has a small town romance one. Yes, she does. It's called the Prickly Pear Springs series. The first one is called Dear Diary. This one, our heroine is a librarian, and our hero walks into her library, and he was her English professor when she was in school, and she had like the biggest crush on him. Older, she's no longer going to school there, and it follows their romance. Also one called Sweet Dreams. Our heroine has trouble sleeping, so she enters like this scientific program to like track her sleeping patterns, and she falls in love with the scientist. Those were some recommendations to close out this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!